Okay, there is a new internet worry for parents. Fresh research shows teenagers are flocking to online dating sites, and some of the sites have an over 18 policy, but it is not stopping younger adolescent girls from joining up. So are they putting themselves at risk? We're joined this morning by educator Dannielle Miller. Good morning, Dannielle.
Good morning.
Good to see you. You know, these kids, these teenage kids, they're really digital natives. They've grown up with the internet. What's wrong with them going online to find a date?
It really is a sign of times. More and more we are seeking relationships online, and adolescent girls in particular are very cyber savvy and love social networking. The problem that we have, of course, is that if young girls who are quite impressionable and impulsive go online and start to believe the hype at the other end of the computer, they may put themselves at risk. And of course in the news we saw just recently a young 18-year-old teenager, Nora, put herself at risk by meeting up publicly with a gentleman that she'd met originally on a dating site and then developed a relationship through with Facebook, and unfortunately was killed as a result of that. So there is a need for caution, although perhaps not alarm.
Whether you meet somebody via the internet or in a coffee shop, you never quite know what they're going to be like. But is it the worry that these younger than 18-year-olds, under 18s, are joining up? Because a lot of them do have this policy, but how do you police it?
Absolutely, that's right. I mean, with sites like RSVP, to correspond you need a credit card. So I guess that is a safeguard against younger people lying about their age. With sites like Oasis, which we now hear are becoming very popular with that younger demographic in particular, there isn't any real way of ascertaining that the person who ticks the over 18 box is really over 18. I guess here then we know it's time for parents to be cautious and to have conversations with their daughters and with their sons about what cyber world is really like, and to establish some very clear, safe guidelines for navigating that.
And what are they?
Look, there's a few things that parents need to be mindful of. The first thing that I would encourage parents to think about when it comes to letting their daughter develop a relationship is to encourage that old-fashioned, real-world face-to-face meeting. So whether that be through youth groups or sporting events, those relationships that we meet naturally and organically are often much more easy to monitor.
What, actually meeting someone personally?
Yeah, exactly. Flabbergasting thought, I know.
God, not tweeting them.
Yeah, no.
Not Facebooking them.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, what is the what?
Back to old school, Kerri-Anne.
Yeah.
Keep those lines of communication with your daughter open as well. If you sound very judgmental and shut things down too quickly, then she will become secretive and not open up to you.
Because young girls have always been shy about meeting boys, you know, 14, 15, 16, 17. There's always that anticipation, and, you know, they get very new. It could be actually, on the other hand, a boon for shy girls who are way too embarrassed to take that first step in the real world.
Possibly, but I think we're looking at something quite dangerous when we're looking at sites like Oasis, which really are designed for adults. Young girls are impulsive, they're impressionable, and they tend to be very now-orientated. They don't necessarily think about the future repercussions of their actions. So that combination, and perhaps predators online who will target those young girls, is not a combination that we really want to encourage our daughters to pursue.
Well, thank you for pointing out we do have to be careful. Dannielle Miller,
yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.